What's cracking with you people? Anansi here, and welcome back to the Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. In the last one, we unleashed a sand zombie apocalypse. I guess you call it silicone-based. Yeah, we unleashed a silicone-based zombie apocalypse. Anakin Skywalker would not be happy about these kind of events. But yeah, no, due to the prince's due to the prince listening to the vizier, a grand plan not a grand plan, but a great betrayal happened, and, well, we unleashed the sands of time, and now we gotta figure out what's going on and if there's any way to stop this. But currently, we're gonna go ahead and, grab this, and what's the one before? Keep on continue on our adventure through the Prince's Tale and see exactly how this turns out. Let's go over here and go through here. Okay, excuse me. Drop down a little bit. Okay, and we got this hole in the wall here. Let's go through this hole in the wall, see what's going on. What's this? This music is so serene. Nice flowing curtains and a dark tunnel. Let's see what's going on in here.
What the? Hello? Is anyone there? I have a feeling I'm not in Azad anymore. Water.
Huh. A health increase and the hole in the wall is gone.
What just happened? That's strange. I feel wonderful.
Yeah, so whenever you find hidden areas, I'm not sure if there's always a hole in the wall. I'm not sure if it's always a hole in the wall, but if you find a hidden area that seems off the beaten path, and you'll know it because if you see a vision that shows an area, but I don't think a hole in the wall is shown or a particular geographical feature is shown, that's where you find those hidden water fountains. And every time you drink from them, you gain a bit of health. Okay, so let's go across the way here. And go from here. Right then. And anything else up here? No? Okay, keep going and keep going. And now we just drop down. Yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. I haven't died at all.
Hello?
Give me the dagger.
Who are you?
I am Farah, the daughter of the Maharaja from whom you stole it. This is your doing,
I saw my father turn to sand.
and we will share his fate if you do not give me the dagger to undo what you have done.
Your traitorous vizier used the same words. From now on, I trust no one but myself. Run! Go back to the reception hall. Wait for me there. Go!
Well, so much for trusting no one. And now we have the beetles. These you pretty much have to destroy. I don't think you can retrieve sand from them, and you can't use any of your acrobatic moves. Just be aware to use your multi-directional attacks to make quick work of them. They will by far be the most
Since we left India, she had been there. In the desert, I had felt her dark eyes upon me. Now, here she was again. She and I, the only two survivors. Did I say two? Excuse me. We were three.
Yep, I think we got about the Vizier. And now, we drink. There you go. Yeah, so much for not trusting anyone. He's like, I trust no one. Wait for me in the central hall. It's like, okay, that was a major tonal shift. Okay, so I believe she took us from. There we go. It's not Metroidvania, but you do want to explore around. Trust me on this, having as many sands as you can will make your life infinitely easier. So yeah, no one else is here. Okay, well that gives us an idea of where we need to go, but it doesn't really tell us everything that we can do. Now that's actually kind of something that I do want to touch upon with regards to game design, because in a lot of games, and this is something that I don't think originated in Prince of Persia. I believe it's just something they did to kind of give you an idea of where to go in the 3D space. But we have a sands over there that we can grab, and I think there's one down there we can grab. And there's one of those. There's 3 sands we got. I think we've already had 5, so we got to go around to get that one.
The hourglass. What? I did not understand the meaning of what I had just seen, but I knew, with a certainty I could not explain, that those winged creatures had a master. The man who had tricked me into opening the hourglass now had his prize, and for some unknown purpose coveted the dagger as well, would stop at nothing to possess it. Well, I would give him what he sought. I would plunge it into his foul and treacherous heart.
Reasonable. Okay, so we can't go that way, but we can do this right here. Wall running. But yeah, just to go off, just to kind of finish that. Okay, but yeah, just to kind of finish that tangent. Okay, cooperate with me, game. So okay, so I need to get over there. Okay, so just to kind of finish that tangent here. This is something that I think has become a little bit more egregious in modern game design. Is not so much bad here, because while it does show you kind of where to go, it doesn't show you 100% the way to go. Go this way, right? Nope, 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 nope. Okay. It isn't really 100% the way to go. It just gives you a kind of a rough outline of what you can do. Let's see, so how to get over there. Let me take a look around here. I don't think I can jump that distance. I think it's the same distance to and fro. I think what I have to do, let's light down first, see where it goes. Beatles here? Yes, I did. But yeah, a lot of modern games, it lets you show you the solution to the puzzle and not give you the ability to solve it on your own. Here it's like, okay, you have this entire room to move through, and you have these things to get to. How are you going to do it? Okay. Oh, okay, that's what you can do. Okay, I got it now. I think I got it. I think I got what I can do now. You can use this. Use the you can use the shadows to help you out. Always make sure to take the safe way because you don't want to screw up. But yes, but I have noted that in modern game design, this is just something that I've noted personally. There seems to be a bigger. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. It's a reflex. I'm not gonna lie. You honestly don't know if you're gonna have enough time or not. At least we got a refill right there, so I can at least use that. But yes, the point I'm trying to make is that I feel like modern game design, they're scared that people are going to get lost and not enjoy the game. I understand because given how some game reviewers like to poke fun at or make a big deal out of the smallest of things, that you could honestly argue is just a problem with their skill level. It's just for game reviewers anyway. Um, I do understand the need to want to show the answer, but I think we should kind of calm down from that a little bit, if only to make sure that we aren't dumbing down the game. Because because an argument can be made that a well-made game can make you smarter, or at least engage your critical thinking skills. I won't say it makes you smarter, but it does at least help to train your critical thinking skills. Um, I think Prince of Persia is probably one of the better examples of that, because it's like, okay, here's what you have to work with, but it goes by so fast that you don't know where to go, and you don't have a vision mode that became very popular after the Arkham series. Batman wasn't the first one to do it, but it definitely popularized it. I don't know which game I remember seeing it in first, but I know it wasn't in Batman. I think it was actually in Uncharted. I think Uncharted made use of that more than anyone else. Well, made use of it first. Let's see, now have I gotten all the sand stuff I can get? Yes. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and go across. No, that's not what I meant to do. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I can say. Yeah, going off of that. Oh yeah, we now have power tanks. And what that allows you to do is essentially this. You can essentially
I began to realize so
you can essentially what's what I'm looking for here? You can essentially use a dagger type power to either to stop them in time or do other things with it. And it is something that is useful to keep in mind as you go through. Every enemy you absorb adds to your power tank. You build another one, and you only have as many power tanks as you see on the left side there as you do full tanks to use. Just still more to fight around here. So you want to just keep an eye on that, but every time you use it, it costs a whole tank. However, whenever you absorb an enemy, like how it refills a whole tank, it will fill half a power tank. Now these girls are a lot deadlier. You can't just Excuse me for a second while I get some drink. That works for me. You can't just okay, died there. Okay, got a bit of a problem here. Block here a little bit. Well, I'm out of daggers time, so I died.
No, that didn't happen.
And I like how he's like, no, that's not how it happened. So beware of the women, because they will make your life make your life a living hell. Now I'm not certain if they'll block the second attack all the time. I think they'll just block the dagger attack. So to keep that in mind, so it does help to at least learn the enemy's patterns, learn what they'll block and what you can get away with. Because you can't just rely on the same tried and true tactics to get through a fight. Now, I'm gonna show something else. I'm gonna let her hit me if I do this just right. There you go. That new move we saw in that vision, the counter. So you have two ways to counter. You can counter with a basic attack, or you can counter with a retrieval. But you have to wait for them to hit you first. So just keep that in mind while you're fighting, because you never know. It might come in handy. Okay, I'm messing up here. Take care of you. And if you do your attacks just right, you can actually take care of two enemies, like knock two enemies down at once. But you got to be really on your guard about it. Well, maybe on your game about that one. Now, one thing I haven't noticed is that apparently every time you do a retrieval, your time meter recharges, so you lose it immediately. Just something to keep in mind. Now, as odd as I thought they would attack you when you try to absorb people, but I guess not. Looking for us, checkpoints are plentiful and they are easy to come by. Well, not plentiful, but they are plentiful and they are forgiving. And so before we get that checkpoint, let's go ahead and grab this sand in the corner. New sand tank added. So now we have five rewinds, and we're almost to another power tank. Now then, I believe. Does this go anywhere? No, I don't think it does. Okay, so let's go this side. And push it. Okay, push it to the limit. Does this go anywhere? Okay, that's about it. Now then, let's go ahead and check out that vision, because I just wanted to see what was going on over there. Alright, I don't know what any of that was about, but it looks like we're going to be dealing with some gears and falling bridges. Had I really seen her? And yes, I think these are the name of the individual chapters. Chapter 1 was the Maharaja's Treasure Vaults. Chapter 2 was You Have Unleashed the Sands of Time. Chapter 3 is Had I Really Seen Her? And we have 42 save slots, so yeah.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
Gonna be 100% honest with you guys. You're probably, if you save every individual slot, you're probably gonna use up all the saves. If I had to guess, I think there's just enough for the entire game. Maybe, I don't know. It might have to be more. There's no reason to really destroy this stuff. I just do it because I like it. Let's see here. Now I think when the game zoomed out, it made sure to show us these dressers. One of them must go somewhere. Here we are. But just to take a look around, always look around. You never know what secrets you might find. You feel me? So that didn't go anywhere. Then that one did. Did I push? No, push that one. So it looks like, yeah, we're pretty much good to go. Now, fun fact, I actually got trapped in one of these hallways before. It don't really know how to explain it, but I got trapped in one of these hallways. Basically, I jumped up the length of the wall. It was too high to survive. I fell down and died. So yeah, don't do what I did. Alright then. Alright. There's our broken bridge. Now, how do we get around this? Well, we can't go that way, but there is this over here, and there's a swinging rope. Well, let's try it. Okay, not gonna lie, don't know what happened there. And nothing about another game with the swinging rope, so that's my bad. Let's go here and then jump. Alright, that's what we want to do. Okay, so there's this block, and here's a box. Then, unlike those, we have three-dimensional movement. Then on there. Well, we recognize this from the vision. Oh, I guess we got to do this right here. And that extends the bridge. But as you can tell, we don't have that much time, so we got to get across it and jump. Whew, that was close.
Oh, thank God! I was afraid you were one of them! Can you help me activate the Azad defense system? It'll take both of us to do it! I'll reset the axles for you! The man who's normally in charge of this got... Never mind! Ride the platform down to the bottom, then use those two cranks to bring it back up! You see those 4 axles? You'll need to pick them up one by one until you've got all 4. Then, bring them up to the top together. Make sure you pick them up in the right order!
Alright, so as you can tell, we have a bit of a problem here. This is one of the more difficult puzzles. It's pretty much a counting puzzle. If you've played Knights of the Old Republic or Mass Effect, think of it like the puzzle in Noveria, I think it's Mass Effect, and the one in Knights of the Republic, the one in the actually no, I think there's a couple actually Mass and Knights of the Republic. So it's basically just your basic counting puzzles. You got to pick it up in the right order. So we have the phases of the moon. So you have to, I believe you have to pick them up according to this. So you want to pick up the crescent moon first, and in case you're wondering which lever controls what direction of the machine, the one that spirals up controls the ascent and descent. The one that spirals left and right controls the horizontal. So
That's it! One crank turns the platform! The other one raises and lowers it!
okay. So okay, my bad. So before we do that, we want to kind of see where everything is first, and see which one's going to be a problem. So on the bottom we have the white one. Now, if my memory serves correct, which it doesn't, and also this whole thing illustrates exactly like the exact layout of the machine. So I think we want to go ahead and grab this one right now.
That's it! You've got the first axle! Now pick up the other three!
Now then we have to
Remember, pay attention to the grooves!
Okay, so we've gone as far as we can with this. We have to go up now. Like so. Okay. So if you need a better view, you can always use the bird's eye view like this to help you out if you really need it. So okay, so that goes all the way that way. And there's that one. So I want to pick this one up.
That's two!
With a bet you good money, I'm gonna get this wrong. Now we raise. And I believe we're going to turn. Yeah, there's only one way. No, there's only two ways up. So yes, we're gonna need to get these two. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. Just keep on going around and around and around. Okay, and then we want to raise upwards. Okay, so that's not the right one, but I think we can go up one more. And remember, we have to get them all at once. We can't just do one at a time. Even though when we walked in, the guy had two, but that might have just been the guy doing whatever he needed to do to get him.
Just one more!
Okay, so now, what space do we have? Locked in, so all we gotta do now is just rotate it around. Like so. Wrong thing to do.
Not yet! You need to pick up all four axles! Then bring them up to the top!
Now, I don't know why the Persians in this game have very posh English accents. I want to assume it's just a design philosophy, but you'd think it'd be French given the fact that it was a French-produced game, but who knows? Well, French-based developer.
Now, bring them up to the top and line them up with their gears!
Okay, so now all I gotta do is line up with the gears. So, basically, when you get one lined up, you're good. Then all we gotta do now is not lower, raise.
That's it! I knew you could do it! Now, there's one last step. Do you see that platform? Throw your lever, and I'll throw mine!
What manner of machine is this?
I told you, it's the palace's defense system! Stop wasting time! Throw your lever!
And then we just jump straight up.
We did it! Serve those accursed demons right! Oh, by God, they'll rue the day they ever dared attack the palace of Azad!
And he turned into one of the monsters. So basically what we just did is activate the traps that are going to give us are going to be the bane of our existence for the foreseeable future. New power tank. So completing all power tanks will give it a new ability. So yeah, just gonna give you that one right now. So basically what we just did, we just activated the death traps in the palace that are gonna make our journey through infinitely easier. I mean, think about it, right? Narratively speaking, you understand why they did it. They had this guy, he was one of the last survivors who didn't get by the sands. He's like, okay, let's go ahead and just activate the traps to make sure that these things don't get any further in the palace. We had no idea that that's what was going to happen to us. So, is there a way of logistically, well, not logistically, logistically, like logically, having the traps be active in the palace after the events, not just have them be active just because. It's not like, okay, video games, they're now active because they're active. It's like, no, you turned them on because one of the guards wanted your help to turn them on to protect the palace. You didn't realize it was already too late. But we'll get more into that next time. Have an Anansi, you've been awesome. And I'll catch you later.